Hello and welcome back to this playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4 where I'm playing as the Soviet Union. We're about to get involved in the Spanish Civil War here. About another week. So we might as well have a look at the other countries, because if we can see what they're working on, we can at least tell how much of a threat they might be. Mostly, we're worried about Germany. Oh, here we go. Now, okay, since we have tanks here, might as well see what we can do. Now, especially since we only have 5 divisions here, we can't do a whole lot with battle plans because we just don't have that much to work with. But hopefully we can basically drive around and try to cut off many forces, because Spanish Civil War is very fluid, what happens, because there isn't really but in the Spanish Civil War, there isn't really enough people to make firm front lines, and so it tends to go back and forth. And I've often seen, well, the Republican Spain and Nationalist Spain roughly win about the same amount of time, I find. But now we are back to, I think, the last selection in our purge. So here we have the choice of clearing out mostly Naval and Air Force advisors. Yeah, Air Force, or we can just... Now, one thing I've noticed is if you pick this first one, the first one is Nikolai Yezhov, which... he is a... oh, darn it. But he is Prince of Terror, which gives you certain bonuses. But there is another one who won't join your government as long as he is there. So it's sometimes tempting, I suppose, to take this one just to clear him out, if you don't need the Prince of Terror one. But I guess you do lose a genius, but we're going to continue on our route without choosing anyone to purge, so... Okay, now we're back here. Especially if you can isolate units, and if they have no friendly province to withdraw from, you can actually eliminate them, rather than just have them fall back, which cuts down on their manpower, which is good for us. So. Now this is somewhat by right-clicking you can immediately go to a country's diplomacy screen, but left-clicking you can learn about the specific province. I think mostly these are hills. Now, I'm hoping that they will fall in behind me. Oh, and we also have alerts that we are building more factories. So we shall maybe put the one there. Now you'll see we lose a little bit of efficiency because we have a brand new factory, but that will slowly fill in, and we can also modify our government. Now, as I said, we can choose to get rid of civilian economy, which is probably a good choice early on, because it basically makes everything better. Okay, now what I will do is just pushing this button selects half of the units, and I will have them continue on. We can try to isolate around Zaragoza, which is, I believe, nationalist capital. I want to keep some of my tanks here because I'm not entirely trusting of the Republicans to fill in behind me. Now, okay, it's only July 1936. I want to get some more new fighters because I could go for machine tools, which, as I said, really helps efficiency, but it's half a year ahead, a little bit too much. As I said, if it was around 150, but since there are other things I'm interested in doing, namely getting tactical bombers. Well, if you look, it's just as long, but as well go for that. Pressing space clears up that, and try to move a tank. Now, as somebody said, if you hold control and click on that, they will automatically do a supporting fire, which means they won't move, but will help attack the... We even have some Spanish guys. Oh no. Usually they aren't that aggressive and don't push forwards. Now you will have attacking across the river penalty, but hopefully we are strong enough that we can out. Okay, we are finally done the Great Purge, and we can choose a different national focus. Now, there are these to go down, but I really want to go down this central one, because that will get me to anti-capitalist diplomacy. Then we can go our southern push, and we can reconcile with Japan. So unfortunately, we'll leave these for now. So we have to do all of these until before we can get that one. So might as well get started on infrastructure. And actually, I will slow down to speed 3. Hopefully all these guys here, if there are that many, are cut off. And since I have fast-moving tanks, I can quickly move through the countryside. Now you'll notice that these two bars here, one is organization and the other is fighting strength. Now fighting strength is dependent on your equipment. You have 100% of your necessary equipment, guns and tanks and trucks. You can fight at 100%, but it is modified by your organization. Now, certain things raise or lower organization. Now you'll notice we have a penalty of our officers because we are suffering from officers purged. Now you'll see our division organization is -20. However, if we had gone through and actually purged more officers, this would be double that. It would be 40 or 50%, so we'd have even less. And we'd have penalties on our doctrines research time because we would have lost the officers. We still have, but they're minor, lesser officers, I guess. And as well, so one of the benefits of not purging officers is you have lower organization penalties. Now, the games of 1936, the 11th Olympiad. Now this is a news bulletin of what's happening, and this is always fixed. The Germans always get 33 US gets 24. So I think that's probably the historical outcome of these games. So it's nice to know. We'll use our tanks to keep attacking here now that we've... The nationalists will really try to push into Madrid, but we've defended Barcelona, got Zaragoza. And we can try to encircle more troops because circling allows you to eliminate them, which helps reduce their manpower, which makes the war a lot easier. If we just force them to withdraw, they'd still have the manpower, we'd have to fight them. Okay, we got another military factory. We really need, as I said, we still need 30,000 guns, so I might as well queue up an additional line. You can only allocate 15 factories for each one, but you can have multiple lines working on each one. We have electronics engineering done, which is good, so we can research faster. We'll continue down. I'll go for this one. It's still a penalty, but as I said, that efficiency is good enough that you want to get it up as fast as possible. So, moving my tank here to try to move into this empty zone. See, oh, just a few hours. You got it, and then we can cut this guy off. If they have no adjacent friendly borders, that also means they cannot receive supplies. So they will suffer attrition, which reduces their strength. So, as in a lot of these videos, you'll often see trying to surround and cut out certain forces is one of the best ways to defeat your enemy. Since I'm tanks and quite mobile, I can move back before this guy fully defeats. I have 2 tanks here, so I can leave one behind and move on Burgos. Hopefully somebody will... Nope. Now, I'm worried if I push too much, the Spanish won't follow me in, and I'll get... Oh. Now, organization is important, and you lose organization, I believe, through fighting as well as moving. So whenever you move, part of your organization is dropped. So one of the nice things about beating somebody back is that they have to move, they lose organization, so you can keep fighting them. They will not pose a threat. Now, this one's moved back, so I'll move to cut him off. Move that tank. The Spanish are filling in here, so we'll attack this tile. Although it looks like he is. And I will send him to try to cut this fellow off. Although it looks like the Spanish are attacking him nicely so that they intercepted him. Because while you're being attacked or involved in a battle, you cannot move. So since he was attacked in that tile, they can pin him down. They've also surrounded these guys, so I'll move one of my tanks in. Try to help whittle them down. Now, I am losing this battle, but I'm trying to pin him so he doesn't move out. Although, if he moves out of that city, I can move in. And hopefully not get surrounded myself. So, winning this battle, winning that battle. winning this battle, although it's taking a while. The nice thing about Russians is that they have their own tank models. So here are little T-26s fighting out. I believe the Americans, Italians, British, Germans, and Russians all have their unique tanks, models for all of their tanks, technologies. Okay, we finished our focus a lot quicker than the purge because it was only 70 as opposed to 210. Now, as well, remember early on we decided to try to boost our popularity. So now we can see we are up to 21% communist. So hopefully if we get it high enough, they will actually switch from being a fascist to communist. Then their name will change and they'll like us much more, hopefully. So okay, they're pushing in the south, but in the north it looks like we have things under control. We've finished this pocket, so I can move him, try to isolate that port. Still there. I have a tank here, or I did. No, I moved him. Where's my tanks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I do still have one. So maybe, actually, I will try to go take that city. And here I shall help out these guys. Because you can see their little green bar is very low, so they are probably close to being defeated. So I will attack 2 of my tanks here. I have a city person in there. Oh, let's see, so I moved into the tile where I was. This is almost done. Turn my tank around. Help out. See, they're pushing ahead, but actually the Republicans are doing pretty well, managing to get some pockets of guys. Yeah. Finish there. Oh, somebody is counterattacking into my tank, but since it's green, I can tell it is favorable to me. I can get my second tank, try to push in there. It's still attacking this. I wonder if I go back here, I can. Nope. Don't have as many as I can send. Usually it says modify the lens leafs and you can change what you're sending or add more, but I'm worried that if I cancel it, it'll just stop sending. Okay, where's my 5th tank? Somebody's there. Where is he? Probably buried under one of these. Oh, there he is. Oh, ugh. He actually. Oh, we took the city, but he counterattacked and pushed me back. So, Nope. Since it's red, that means it's unfavorable. I don't want to leave the city. I wonder if I can attack him, have him by holding control. Right-clicking, might be able to help out, but no. But I can do the same here. There we go. 1 tank attacking, 2 with supporting fire. Helps out. Now we've almost got this battle. Probably. Try to deal with this pocket. Madrid is still okay. They're really pushing in the south. Good. If we can try to cut them in half and deal with each part separately. Oh. like they're trying to attack in there, preventing my tanks from moving. Probably should have moved them here. Oh, maybe we can beat him to that sit. Nope. Oh, but he lifts anyways. I guess they're worried. Somebody got overrun, but I don't think it was friendly. We're still having trouble with that battle. Looks like they have south pretty well in hand. I'll keep one tank back. Gotta have this guy try to help out. Now, I don't think they will run out of supply if they're in a city, or at least it'll take them a lot longer. No. That was across a city. Oh, they are pulling men out, so they're probably worried about getting caught down here, but oh, nope. The Spanish are doing well in moving forwards. Oh, they're trying to outflank my tanks. Okay, got that. Now, it is almost November. It's like 0.1 penalty. 0.1 year penalty. Which is close enough to keep going. So I am going to go start doing 1937. Actually, we have artillery, but we don't have it. No, but first I will keep going down construction just to keep developing my industries. So hopefully this battle will finish. This guy will be free up to counterattack into that city. They have Spanish did move one guy in there, so I can move the tank out. Fingers crossed. Okay. Another 2 days, less than 3 days, 4 days. Oh, okay. What about this one? No. Oh, we got so close. How did they reinforce? Okay, we drove them out. Uh-oh. Where did my tank go? No, we still have 5 tanks. Okay. Okay. South looks pretty good now. Wow. Okay, they got a pocket. Some German guys in there. Tank. I can actually drive one of my tanks through, try to cut them off. These ports are really a pain to capture, so if I can get there before them, that would be really nice. There's too many guys there. Yeah. Okay, they have one guy that I'm defending. Back to that city, wait for them to free up some more troops to bring up here. Stack of 4 is going to be tough. Drive this. Wow! There we go. Okay. Got our transpolar flights. Finish ocean-going Navy. Finish off at 3. Drive down the coast to try to get that last port of Corunna. Oh, this battle is going tough, so maybe I'll just... Oh, I often forget to unpause, so... Okay. Battle's turned green. This is... fluctuating. Tank is driving to the coast. Still a pocket of Germans. These guys are pushing well to Seville. These. Oh, they're starting to push through. Oh, damn. Okay, so here's our first talented new officers. This will be offsetting the purge penalty. So as you say, okay, lowers penalty from officers purge. We have a look. it is only 15,333. Before it was 20,444, so we lose 5% and then 1%. So if it was up to 50, we'd have to go through 10 of those to get rid of it. But, okay. Oh, they're counterattacking, but I am holding them off. Okay, since these guys were moving, their organization was very low, so when by attacking into them, I'm able to... Oh, it looks like they're spreading out. So, still have my 3 tanks there. Okay, so back off from there. Normally you click to go to a tile, but if you hold shift and right click, you can set consecutive tiles to go through. Maybe we'll just take that airfield just to make sure there's no planes. Now, this little pocket is isolated from any ports or cities, so hopefully we can... Oh, is that a city? Oh, shoot. Actually, apologize. I know a lot of people don't like the day, they're in the night. I actually do. I'm one of the few. Because for me, it adds to the immersion, which I like. So, but I will turn it off for these videos. Apologize to anybody who might have felt queasy having the night cycle on. Oh, he is trying to stop me from getting there, so he's trying to counterattack me. Oh, darn it, they took the city back. But see, he is moving out of there, it looks like. So I can hopefully... Tanks move slower. Oh, no, darn it. See, if he... Darn it. Gotta go rescue my tank. Now, you do have a grace period of 48 hours being cut off until you start suffering from supply problems. So hopefully I can... now, we did get a bonus to our doctrine. See, so now it's 50% bonus. It's a lot quicker. So, started on one of those. Oh no, I might lose one of my tanks here. Okay, hopefully he can hold out. See, one of our... see, one of them is feeling out of supply already. Oh, and of course, I have to unpause. Hoping I can finish off this battle quick enough. Okay, so it's turned around, fighting them off. Now, we have a lot of options here where we can fill in Chief of Staff. These all give bonuses to military. These give bonuses to research. And these gives bonuses to usually political power or some other bonuses. Now, see, we have Nikolai Yezhov. But this fellow will not work unless Yezhov is removed. But we don't need any of these reformers because we're happy with staying communist. So I will actually take a captain of industry so I can build. We gotta go rescue our Rose. So I can build civilian factories, infrastructure, and refineries quicker. Okay, but see, since they have such small territory now, all of their units are very condensed. So if we defeat them, we have to... See, this fellow is a stack of 3, and he's in a port, so it'll be tough to actually defeat him unless you get much more overwhelming firepower. No, okay. Try to punch through here, rescue my tank, link up again, everything will be fine. Okay, they're almost done down here. can't see because I'm too far away how many enemy things, but I'm very happy with how the Republicans have fought. Possibly due to my Lend-Lease and giving them tanks and airplanes. So every little bit helps. Okay, we fought them off. We got to our friend there. They're still being attacked. Take our tanks here. We can actually try to maybe cut these fellows off. Or we could try to push to Karuna. Okay. Maybe I'll leave that one tank, no Vitos, just to defend it. Or maybe not. Where are all my tanks? Okay, they're all here. Once he joins up. I have this guy here, so he can... Nope. He's still involved. Got our machine tools. It is now 1937. Can get dispersed industry. Now you'll also notice max factories in a state. So this allows you to build more in what you already have. So before we saw they were limited of how many factories you can have. Which one of these is not attacking? Or are they all? Have you try to go there? Oh, I wonder if it was just the one. Oh well. And of course I forgot to unpause. Ugh. Okay, so we're defeating these guys, but they're pushing through. But if I can sweep through, even if they're pushing that way, I can still cut them off from any cities. So two tanks divisions. It looks like I can push. Maybe not. I need a third one. Oh, because they keep piling more guys in there. Okay, so they took Seville. They took all of these guys. So now we just have the fascists in North to deal with. Finish that. Oh. Okay, so these are little bulletins depending on what other countries do for their focuses. You get little things. This tells me that United Kingdom took the focus where they're pressuring democracy in Greece to try to get them as an ally. So what we will do is do this. People's Commissariat of Defense Industry. So how's this to change civilian factories over to military factories? I actually don't do that a whole lot, hardly ever, but that is needed to continue down the tree. We're slowly winning our battles. The Spanish are filling in behind us, which is nice to see. Hopefully, oh, there's a Japanese. Oh, here's another Japanese. So the Japanese sent a couple. Oh, there's an Italian. So, fortunately, they can't stand up to the guns of my tanks, which is good. He stayed back, which is nice. But they're counterattacking. Okay, we drove them out of there. So, okay, if we can take this guy, then all of these will be trapped. There we go. Now I have a line of tanks. We have to try to fight through. Okay, and they're trying to break out. But, okay, we will try to hold the line there. Hopefully they can mop up these guys. Tempted to move one out, but being counterattacked means that I can't. No, there's too many troops around here. Okay. So they're keeping one in the major cities, just to hold it. Never know when other rebellions might break out. Looks like they're slowly reducing these pockets. We don't have enough information because we're not nearby, and they're not our ally, so... Okay. Should be able to hold the line there. They can crush all of these. Still don't know about that one. It's gonna be tough. Let's see what our friend Germany. See, he's doing befriend Japan, so I gotta get that before he does. Well, before he gets too much. Oh, actually, no. What I want to do, get the next tank. Go BT-7. So what's happening in Japan over here? Reinforce the Soviet border. So they are actually... well, hopefully by reinforcing it. Okay. Hopefully they don't go for northern expansion. Still haven't done the Chinese border incident. So, what I might want to do is okay. Groups of 5, 15 more, double the strength, set a location, and can we... No. Can't go directly. Okay. We have to click there and on him. So now they will automatically spawn there. Maybe put this priority high so they build more. But again, we are out of infantry equipment. So, might need to reduce some of these of full lines, bolster up infantry equipment here. So we are currently, this will improve a little bit, we are currently making, what, 145 per day. We need 14,000. So it'll take about 100 days to totally finish this up. A bit less because this will improve. So, but that's only so hopefully we can get more things here. Oh, here's our fleet. Problem is this little area here, because they can easily cut through there. What are we building? Still building. Actually, do we have a focus for this? Far east for the fortification. This would be nice, but I'd have to go through here first. So I will try to beeline to reconcile Japan. We will cede some land to them, but it's only a couple provinces, I think. They will be happy with us. So hopefully that all works out. We're almost done PCDI. So let us see how our Spanish war is going. We're still there. Still fighting there. We're defending here. There's 7 guys in there. Maybe we can attack into there. Claim that tile. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, drove him out. Isolate this guy. Oh, but he counterattacked. But I can move this one. There. Okay, so here's one thing that shows up. Japanese buildup. So, you can either push back hard, spend some of our political power. So, we cannot afford a war with Japan. Now, this will actually gain us more national unity, which is always helpful, especially since we're only at 50%. And hopefully it won't antagonize the Japanese too much. So, that was their little focus thing they have. So here we go. This will actually help improve the opinion of some others. So, and as we say, we're not terribly concerned about the allied powers right now. Okay, here's another little world tidbit. The Hindenburg actually survived. In this world, it didn't catch fire and crash, so maybe we'll still have Zeppelins in the future. Or, yeah, not just blimps, but actual Zeppelins. Would be nice. Okay, so we've got them all in Coruna. I believe that's right. Yep. Hopefully we can whittle down these. Can actually tank around just to make sure they're all penned up in there. I can move these guys to help move these, get rid of these pockets. So, nothing more. There is actually some steel and stuff. If you look at resource, there's actually quite a bit of steel and chromium. So that's what the Japanese are interested in. But we have more for ourselves, so we don't really care. We can cede some land if we have to keep the peace. Okay, we're doing well. So we got another. Must be a few more months. Not sure how often these come, but if we had to go through 10 of them, it would take a while. So actually, we now, thanks to our experience, we have army experience. Now you use this to upgrade, can modify tank designs, but you mainly use them to upgrade your division templates. What I'm going to do is actually add artillery on the line. So this actually, you will notice each battalion, I suppose they're battalions, has a combat width, so how much space they take up on the front line. And so infantry is 2, artillery is actually quite wide at 3, some others are 1. And so that actually adds to combat width. You will notice in battles, depending on the frontage of the attack, it's a certain combat width, so you can only fit however many up to that maximum. So many people say combat width of 20 is ideal because all of the provinces, all the combat widths are multiples of 20, which is probably the best technically, but I don't really concern myself too much with combat width. I just like to design templates that appeal to my sense of balance. Now, we can keep the support artillery in here, but as I figure with having line artillery here, we don't need it so much. So we can switch that actually for an engineering company. And we can save that. And all of our infantry divisions will change to that now. Now, we might not have equipment for it all, but it will get supplied as we develop it. So we finished construction. Still on there, we have synthetic oil refineries. We can build them. They generate oil and rubber, You don't so much need the oil, but it might be nice to get the rubber, because it's really, you only get rubber in a few places. Netherlands has the most of it. Continue on here. Actually, notice in the motorized, there's this little icon here for Katyusha rockets. And those are going to be something we're going to have a look at later on. It's still a year and a half ahead. It must be 39. But this is the only place you can research motorized rocketry. They have, you know, towed rocketry, these Nebelwerfers, and the other rocket-based weapons. All towed. But I am interested in the motorized rockets. So you'll have to keep that in mind. But another interesting thing is to get the field hospital, because however, saved manpower is a bonus. Unless you're either China or India, who have millions upon millions of men, you don't have to worry so much about it. Pretty much everybody else, you're trying to fight back. Oh, we finished some dockyards. Not too terribly concerned about our navy right now. Depending how long this goes, how long I last. If I can fend off Germany, might have to look at our ships. Oh, they're all piling into here. So I will stop that attack. Tell them to go back to this thing by right-clicking on that territory. They're trying to break out. Tanks are holding them. Attacking this guy here. They've cleaned up that pocket. Not so paused. Good. Good. Everything's going. Anti-capitalism. Slowly generating our political power. Getting one of these research bonuses is handy early on, because they're obviously worth less as you have less things to research. Now the military staff is nice, but they really only benefit your fighting. Another thing to possibly get is Theorist, which actually gives you experience. Now you'll see Tukhachevsky and Zhukov are here, and they are actually genius level. Rudenko, they actually cost more, but they give more of a benefit. Because whereas most of these others reduce it by 7%, these guys at 10%. So that's why I'm happy I kept Tukhachevsky around. Help me with this. I don't have to go to Zhukov. He's just as good, but you have to take positive heroism, which I'm not sure I will go for. A lot of these guys would get purged, I imagine, if you select. To get Rokossovsky, again, he's a genius level, but you need that positive heroism as well. He is my only genius. Oh, and Amelia Earhart successfully navigated the globe. This is much like the Hindenburg. There's a percent chance either she crashes or she survives. This time she survived, which is nice. Yeah, all these others are just experts. Rokossovsky's my only genius. Novikov. Oh wow, lots of experience. No genius. I think specialist might be lower than expert, but they might just be for certain abilities. Okay, we finally close that pocket. We can drive over here. I'm sure these Japanese have been sitting here for a while. They probably low on. These guys are all probably hopefully low. You can just attack them. Nope, Wow. They are still fighting. These guys are done. Oh, they actually forced me out. Ugh. See, there's 10 units all stuck in here. German and Italian, they're going to be the toughest ones. Still can't break into there. Till we get the city, I'm not sure if this port is as important, but this city is going to be the tough one to break through. Nope. Okay, so the Japanese went for the Marco Polo Bridge. Basically, they manufacture a crisis and claim that the Chinese attacked them, much like Germany is going to do with Poland. We'll just have to see how China responds. But that does mean that hopefully they're going southward to China, as opposed to attacking me, which I don't want, especially right now. Have all my equipment, just need to train guys. You can quickly deploy any of these guys. Sometimes I've had to do that when I really want to bolster my troops and don't really care if they survive long or not. Okay, we're gonna have to try to punch into the Corona. The Karuna. Still have our wall of tanks. Put 3 of them here to try to punch in. Try to support with this guy. Hopefully they're losing strength. Okay, got all 3. Let's go. Damn. Okay, we can pick another one. Now, I always do like industrial research because getting your industry as good as it can be, as quick as possible, is really strong. But we have hardly done any electronics, and so I think this might be better. Although I'm not sure if we need it right now. Actually, I'm going to be building tanks. So, this would be good if you're doing heavy tanks, but we're gonna stick with medium tanks for the most part. So, I'm actually gonna take this one. This one's probably, you know, the default one. They're all research speed -10. This one gives more speed, which is nice, and better reliability, but hopefully with my maintenance battalions, don't have to worry as much about reliability. This will add more soft attack. Take them. Oh, tanks got rebuffed. Keep slamming into them. Where is? Oh crap! They forced my tank back. So stop that. That's all my tanks. I have to... Man, got a lot of guys in there. Actually, the nice thing is if they push back, they have to leave the city. I will take this mainly because it opens up this. There are things, as I said, there's research bonuses you get with focuses. So, maybe even let them fall back. Wear them out. Pull back. Sorry, Spain. I'm gonna try to pull them out of the city. Actually, even have him join in. All my tanks up so he can push into the city if they leave it. They're still fighting. Japanese are still fighting. Okay, so there's 5 city units there. They're pushing out here. Still trying to attack me. Those Germans will come out more. Come on, Germans. Okay. Once they stop attacking. Damn. We'll cede some land for them so they have to expand. Then we'll try to grab the port, cut them off, and presto. Hopefully. Actually. Damn. Oh, no, no. What's going on? Hopefully I can get there. I really hope they're not just sending more troops. Oh. Because the other powers have a limit of what they can... Okay, so we're catching up on troops. We need more supplies because we added more support battalions. And we need more artillery. Two a day means we'll get it in 900 days. 5 a day, get them all in 1,000 days. Not good. So honestly, I could probably... maybe I'll just trim it down. See, once you get past the infantry equipment choke point, the next choke point is artillery typically, because you usually put a lot of it. I think the next choke point is the tanks, because usually you want a lot of tanks. They're tough to build. Okay, oh, they stopped attacking. I can actually move in here, cut these guys off. Hopefully my tank will get there before him. Okay. Haha. Okay, Japan declared war. Finished our T7. Now there are upgrades. I haven't even heard of a Su-45. And they are nice. Maybe I'll just Su-76. Because I like having, in my tanks, instead of having towed artillery, which I think probably slows them down, I like having motorized artillery to help them out. And having a variant on a tank only takes a fraction of the research cost. I really don't want them to lose. Where's my tank? Here. He is being counterattacked, so he can't, but I'll try. And I still haven't contained that Japanese troop. Or what is it now? Oh, I think they got him. Okay, got him. A couple more troops to help. Okay, we're turning these around, we're winning. So, leave with that. For now, I don't know how many divisions are in there now. Oh, geez, so 6 or 7 or so. Yeah, it's usually a good idea to try to swoop in early to claim these ports so they don't get all bottled up in there. They're probably shifting troops around. Oh! Officers purged. We're down to 5%, so one more of those. Okay, we got the commissariat. Ugh. Spanish War is really dragging on. Although I think historically, maybe 38? I'm not sure. Don't know offhand, I'm afraid. Okay, push those guys back. Help support those guys. Can probably... Okay. Good. Of course, they're all backing up here, but they have no supplies, so... they will be cut off. Little pockets. Maybe we can wipe them out all at once. So I think they had up to 8 or 9 or 10. So we did lure out a few. Tanks here. Actually, instead of putting them all in one, it might be best to just have them all. Actually, another thing I could do is actually draw up a front line. Here they will get entrenching bonus, and then if I make a really short offensive line, they get a planning bonus. So hopefully we can hold them and contain them. They only have 2 little pockets here. Got our... I also do want to do the tank destroyers, because while tanks can do well against other tanks, tank destroyers will do even better. So if I want my tank divisions to be all rounded, I'm gonna need anti-tanks. So got our mountaineers. Oh. Doctrine. Okay. We'll go down the doctrine pool because, as I said, it's pretty one of the... Doctrine tree, I meant to say. Because, as I said, it's usually one of the typical ones. I always have a research slot on. It is quite important. Why they're not building up the planning bonus. They're still preparing. I'll wait a little bit. As always, this is the main pocket. If we can clear out these guys, hopefully this won't be as much of a problem. So, let's see what our friends the Germans are doing. U-boats, good. Navy means less problem here. Okay, they're still more concerned about China. How is their getting along? As I say, I really want to try to flip them to communist, and I really don't want them to join the faction, the Axis. So, almost got this done. I can do this. Oh, yeah, they only get North Sakhalin, which is this little island here. So I don't even care about that. They get an airbase. Woohoo. So it's not much of a worry. planning bonus. Can give it a shot. And we are sucking. Bad. Maybe because not all of our... I wonder why they didn't all attack. Combat width is only 80. Okay, so this is one for the Americans. They're doing their Monroe Doctrine. Got our capitalist diplomacy, so let's reconcile with Japan. Now, look, we finished a bunch of stuff. So, we can build more stuff. Kind of as before, I have, what, 33? So I'll build a few more civilian factories just so I can hopefully maybe even get $45, so I can have 3 runs of factories at, you know, build 3 things at peak. Let's see, they're on their second run, they're on their last. The Southern Army will be pretty all finished up. I guess I can support. Well, I'm gonna need to work on the Army of the Republic soon. So, as I said, oh well. Never know when that. Civil War is gonna hit, so, but we will just continue on. Can't let it bother us too much. We'll just try to do the best we can. This will be a full run of 24, adding it up to a nice even 90. Be pretty good. Still not getting their planning bonus. Sure why. Because we are never going to be able to. Until Germany gets involved in a war, I guess. Because as I said before, your volunteers, you can't send volunteers if you're in a war, and so if you already have volunteers, nope, still can't do it. Maybe we should try to withdraw again. Look. Only 2 guys there. Piece of cake. Oh, here they go. Where are you going? Oh, because I want... Damn. Okay, hold on a bit. They're trying to go back to the front line because that's what I'm telling them to do. So, by right-clicking, I can get rid of all their orders. Clear that up. Don't go back there. Okay. Try to do... Infight there. These ready till 30 minutes. They didn't fall for it. Well, they did, but we didn't bring them out far enough, I guess, for us to swing through. Because if we attack him, we're just going to force him back into there. What is good old France working on? Ground batteries, so I think they're going defense. Okay, good. Since France is largely communist already, I've often switched them to communism, but they actually really like us now. I think this wears off after a while. Keep boosting our popularity. As I said, once we get reconcile Japan, hopefully that'll give us them an even bigger boost. I wish I could finish off that Spanish Civil War. Might just have to. No. Select my units first. Maybe I can clear these guys out. Leave these guys for a while. Spanish Civil War will end eventually, and it looks like, well, Republican victory. Oh, there's only one in there. And we still can't defeat him. Oh, it's in mountains. They have air support? From where? Oh, now we're winning. Haha. I wonder if I should give them more planes. Although again, I think it's because we're continually sending them. Usually I just send it in one batch, but oh well. Looks like only a few more days. Should actually have this at 4 because not much is happening right now, but ta-da! Okay. Cleared out those troops. Okay. Oh. Hee hee. Okay. Again, swallowed the bait. Hopefully they'll move out more guys. Yep. Sure, take that. As long as they're defending the cities. Be there. And turn it around. We can't move on because they're attacking us. But okay. That goes. We'll try to drive in straight through there. No, don't. Yeah, damn. Okay. Reconcile Japan. Now, oh, we also got this. Still working on that. Still working on that. Got that. Might as well. All of these are helpful, and especially if I want that. Okay. Now this expand the Red Fleet doesn't seem like it's very southward, but more dockyards. If I want to eventually build up a navy, it'll be nice. Actually, I could go. Yeah. Now, I often do rehabilitated military. Gives some nice bonuses to recovery. This one, good for land doctrine. I did go down the NKVD track. This one, submersive activities cost more, so people have a harder time sending coups against us. And then this one is, oh no wait, our submersive activities actually cost less, so we can cause coups in other countries a lot quicker. Normally takes 200 days, almost a year, well 2/3 of a year. With this it only costs 100, 3 months. It's pretty quick if you actually really want to do a lot of coups, because as I said, Civil Wars does drain your manpower. And this one really helps reinforce rates, so honestly, it's actually probably better, but well, this one sounds nicer. Okay, that's it. Well, let's just have while we're paused, let's have a quick look at Japan. And we still have to do is say I really want to well, actually Germany's not doing anything with them, so hopefully I can keep them out of the Axis and make them an ally. So let's see how we're doing here. Fighting them off. I wish they hadn't reclaimed that. Jeez, Spain, why do you want to reclaim your territory? Duh. Okay, so they have 2 guys, don't know how many in there. As I said, hopefully we can punch through to Coruna. Nope, damn. Turning guys, come on. Drive them before us. If they're still moving, as I said, they lose discipline. Oh, they moved another guy in there. Maybe we can still crush them. Nope. Curses. Okay, as I said, the Spanish War is mostly tied up. We just have this one little holdout. Haha! Finished our officers purged as well. So I think I will pause it there. Hopefully in the next video we'll get this cleaned up. Either that or we can start pushing south. Although still have to have that Civil War coming up, who knows when. Just have a last look at Germany, what they're up to. Anschluss. Okay, so they're starting on the warpath. But I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned something from it, and I hope you join me next time. Thank you.